Hey guys, this is Brandon Webb, and I'm going to be sharing with you today, as you can see, some things about threads, executors, and runnables. This topic was so confusing to me at first, but then I finally got it, and I can see how powerful it is. Basically, what threads and executors and all these things do is it creates it so that your application can run different parts of the program simultaneously at the same time. So that way you'll be able to either go out to a server, let that do some calculations while you're using this to do some calculations over here while displaying information to the user. And it's super helpful because then you can use more CPU on the system or whatever, what service you're running your application on. So I've created a simple class just called here, threads, executors, runnables. And basically I've imported this, it's actually already imported most NetBeans, so mine I didn't actually have to import. So what I've done is I've created this runnables, and it creates a new thread. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do this little demo thing. And so as you can see, this class here implements this runnable. And so what it's going to do is we create this private thread, and then we're going to create a private thread string with the thread. It's going to be called thread name. So a runnable demo, what it does is it prints out everything it does. So there's kind of functions here defined within functions. But it says, all right, this thread creates another thread name, and then we run it. And so these two actually going to call the start and the run function defined down here in the runnable demo. So as you can see, here's a run, and here's the start. This so does all these really neat things. It prints out that starts that's running it. So it says running this thread name. So if a thread name was thread 1, it would then print out running thread 1. And then it does all of these things. It lets the thread sleep. And while that thread's running, I actually start this thread as well. So it's kind of crazy because it doesn't really just go, all right, here, start, here, start, here, start. No. What it does is this starts and this starts basically at the same time. And it prints all of these things out for it. I think the best way to show you this would be to actually run it. So let me go into my controller, and as you've seen in previous videos, I'll run my application, and I can actually explain what I want to see. So let's say 9, press enter, there it goes. So we create thread 1, it's running. Oh, create thread 2, it's running. Oh, and look at that, they both ran. So you can do this either concurrently or at different times, depending on what your application wants to do. This is a really neat feature because then you'll be able to not only have more programs running, but you'll be able to use more CPU and more time on the system to actually implement a lot of computing power for your application. So thank you for watching, and I hope you learned from that.